Failure is good. Fail often, and perceive failure as one of your greatest teachers. This is something I find myself preaching to clients often. I had a professor in graduate school, and he said something that has wormed its way into my brain and has literally never left. And he said, there is no such thing as failure. He said, there's only feedback. No such thing as failure, only feedback. Okay, so there is such a thing as failure, right? And it's a provocative statement that he made, but the lesson, the message has stayed with me. And so I preach this to clients. I have adopted it into my own life. I tell it to my kids, and I really try to encourage clients to go out there and make as many mistakes as possible, not on purpose, not anything that would be life-threatening, but I think my clients suffer from analysis paralysis. They're boxed in by anxiety. They don't want to make any mistakes, and so it forces them into these constricted, restrained, predictable patterns that simply don't work. And that's what I want to encourage you to think about is, what are the patterns that dominate your daily life that simply produce poor outcomes? And is there a space for creative failure, and trying new things and taking a risk and risking failing and not being disturbed by that? I think we're terrified of failure, and literally no learning, no change can ever occur if you never risk failure, if you never try something new. So here's my message to you. I'm kind of rambling. Maybe I'll organize these thoughts a little bit better one day. But here's my message to you is, seek out failure, try doing something new, taking the risk that failure may occur. And then once you do fail, don't shut down. Don't be overcome by shame, but get curious. What did I do that didn't work? And if I was so bold enough to try again, what could I do differently? And then try that iteration in your behavior, in your friendships, in your marriage, in your parenting approach. Drop the shame, drop the pressure, and just try learning from whatever you did.